truth, Serpent Marshal Brookstone is in need of a soldier.
Lieutenant Winwissive, a moment if you would. The Alliance has seen fit to charge the Twin Adder with overseeing the occupation of Castrum Oriens for the interim. As an adventurer, I realize it is your wont to attend to matters both great and small in all corners of the realm, though it should go without saying that you must also uphold your obligations to the Twin Adder and the Eorzean Alliance. Thus, I would ask you for your aid in a reconnaissance mission here in the Fringes. Pray speak with Lieutenant Molko when you are ready to receive a briefing. She will be overseeing the operation.
Okay. Hello? Do my eyes deceive me? It can't be. But it is! KatFTWynn, the Griffin's Bane himself! Yes, the great hero who defeated the Griffin atop Belzel's wall, bringing his plans of conquest to a shuddering halt. I can think of no other title so aptly befits your prowess. A pity no one else seems to think so. But enough of that. What brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane here to Castrum Oriens? Serpent Marshal Brookstone has requested you assist in my investigation? This is such an honor. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Ah, goodness me. Where are my manners? Tala Molko, military records officer at your service. I cannot offer much in the way of combat, but if you should have any inquiries regarding historical matters, you need only ask. Now then, let me appraise you of our current situation. Shortly after taking control of Castrum Oriens, we discovered a number of confidential documents left behind by the Garleans. Prisoner records dating back to the beginning of Alamigo's occupation. As you might have guessed, a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. A surprisingly large number were executed as a reminder of what would happen should any step out of line. What we weren't expecting, however, was a number of prisoners listed simply as whereabouts unknown. We thought perhaps they had met some ill fortune during their imprisonment or even escaped, but we could find no other documents to suggest what became of them. Be they living or deceased, it is now our duty to find them. Not just for our own records, mind you, but their loved ones as well. They deserve the peace of mind of knowing what happened there. Here. Would that this were a certain incident, though. It'll be no easy task ascertaining their whereabouts after 20 years, but I believe I know where we might begin our investigation. The Ananta have called these lands home long before the Alamegans came to settle here. And as our luck would have it, the Resistance has established cordial relations with their people. Perhaps they remember something of what happened all these years ago.
Hey, yeah, she is really cute.
Alamegan prisoners captured 20 years ago? Yes, I remember. When the Garleans gained their foothold here, they interned anyone and everyone. Striders, Ananta, it mattered not. Most were forced to serve in the Garlean military, dispatched to other lands from which they would never return. If I'm not mistaken, the prisoners who remained here were taken to a small village in the south. I cannot say what transpired there, but the settlement was heavily guarded. I fear the worst for them. A settlement to the south? Why, that would have to be Bittermill. I recall records of its residents seeking asylum in Gridania when the Garleans first arrived. The place was all but razed to the ground. Let's begin our search there. Perhaps something of value still remains in the rubble.
Let's go.
What are Garleans doing here?
They cannot be allowed to leave. Get them!
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just these two. Wait, Chocobo! Help me fight! Oh god. Da, 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 da. I'll just attack. Yeah, there we go. Just two of them. Okay. Run away. Ah! Yeah, be scared. There we go. Goodness, that smarts. Perhaps I should have devoted more time to combat training. Though no amount of training would make me a match for the renowned Griffin's Bane, that was a magnificent display. Garlean soldiers were certainly the last thing I expected to find in these abandoned and otherwise forgotten buildings. I managed to catch them unawares, but I'm quite certain this investigation would have ended poorly had you not arrived. Still, I find this quite curious. By all rights, the Garleans should be too busy contending with the resistance to waste time in a place like this. What were they doing here? I'm afraid our search for answers has only raised more questions. If we are to make any sense of this, we must search this place from top to bottom, after my heart returns to my chest. Just trying to calm down. Give me that Aether Current. I guess we're not going to help you now that we have it. Or do you give me another one? No, this is still a plus quest, though. Oh, well, now I have to take it. Drawing a blank. Lieutenant Molko seems to have retained a sense of calm. Regained. Sorry to keep you waiting. I fear the battlefield is no place for a bookworm. If the gods are kind, we'll encounter no further distractions. Now, let's begin our search. We're like to cover more ground if we split up. Hopefully there is still some trace of the prisoners left here. Do you want to know what this is for? If you can say it in the most vague way, sure. I mean, I know I did it on Kakarot because I've done all the plus quests on Kakarot. I've also done some of the quests in areas. Upon closer inspection of the ground, you see footprints. Some of them appear to be fresh. Oh, locked door. That's what happens when I'm too scrolled in. The cloying stench of rotten debris fills your nostrils. You're unable to discern where the odor is coming from. What? It is required to get daily quests later. Wait, what do you mean by daily? Do you mean, is it a tribe quest? We're gonna look together. It's shy. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's tribe quest. This house is much too clean to have been abandoned for 20 years. Okay. I didn't think I could unlock them yet. Oh, shit. Ah, Kat. Thank goodness. I found someone while inspecting the houses. He seems unwell. Unwell? Unwell? No, definitely not. Certainly not. Yes, we're quite fine. And what of you? Little girl dressed in strange clothes. Strange clothes. Quite strange. What? You have some nerve. Regardless of how I look, I'm a ranking officer of the Order of the Twin Adder, and thank you very much. Now, who are you, and what business do you have here? Who? Yes, who? An excellent question. You are you, but who are we? Yes, we would like to know very much, very much. You don't remember? Well, is there anything you can remember? Remember, yes. Something about this place. Something familiar. Quite familiar. Kat, this is only a hunch, mind you, but I suspect he is not from this place. Considering he's Elysian, he's likely a Gridanian escaped from the Garleans. Or perhaps... could he be one of the missing prisoners? It would certainly explain the Garlean soldiers from before. We need to take him back for questioning. Excuse me, sir, but would you be willing to come back with us? At the very least, it would be more comfortable than these dilapidated houses, and we might be able to help you recover your memory. Memories. Sweet memories. Yes, would like them very much. Very much. All right then, let's return to Castrum Oriens. My browbeating commander will likely wish to meet you. I suppose it can't be helped. All right. I don't remember how any of this has to do with anything for a tribe, but YOLO. Possibly one of the missing prisoners, you say? I expected such wild claims from Lieutenant Molko, but if you would corroborate her report, perhaps this warrants investigation. Until further notice, he shall stay under the protection of the Eorzine Alliance. Sir, with all due respect, you cannot just... Lieutenant Molko, get this man a hot meal and a warm bed. When he's had a bit of rest, see that what he knows of Bittermill and the Garleans. It should not be long before we reach a resolution to all this. You're free to wait here until she finishes questioning our new detainee. Because I'd be surprised if I can unlock them right now, only because I can't get through the bridge. Seeking answers. The look on Serpent Marshal Brookstone's face suggests he has grown tired of waiting.
I imagine Lieutenant Molko has finished questioning the detainee by now. Go and see if anything she's learned. Okay.
Oh, Kat, I've just finished with questioning. Unfortunately, he can recall absolutely nothing of his past. The only thing he's certain of is that he escaped from Garlean captivity. I'm beginning to believe he really is one of the missing prisoners. But where does Bittermill fit into all this? I fear we've reached an impasse. It's not as if we can ask the Garleans what they were doing there. Or perhaps we can. The soldier who escaped us earlier must know something to have been prowling about in the area. He has to be taken into custody. Come, Kat, we must speak with the Serpent Marshal Brookstone about assembling a search party. No stone can be left unturned.
Why we didn't take them into questioning before? Especially since I definitely had the capabilities. You wish to capture the soldier you encountered at Bittermill? Well, you should know I've already dispatched a reconnaissance team. After reading Lieutenant Molko's report, I thought it prudent he be apprehended immediately. However, therein lies the rub. We lack the manpower to sufficiently survey the area. In fact, I was just deliberating over who I should call back to make a sweep of Owen's stash.
There's no need for that, sir. Kat and I will go. I realize I'm not the ideal scout to assist in this, but we have to find them.
She's made her decision.
Okay. On your guard, Kat. I have a bad feeling about this place.
Secret tunnel!
We found him, Kat. We really found him.
What are you...
These wounds. If he's not treated soon, he won't be telling anyone anything. He's like to bleed out if left unattended. Go and tell Serpent Marshal Brookstone we found him, and he needs medical assistance before we can be moved.
Bitch, I'm a healer. Can I do something? Probably not. My men have searched high and low, yet there's no sign of this runaway soldier. You found him in Owen's stash? Say no more. Attention! This is Brookstone speaking. The subject has been found at Owen's stash. I repeat, the subject has been found at Owen's stash. He is severely wounded and in need of medical attention. Excellent work. Perhaps now we can finally get to the bottom of all this Bittermill business.
Okay. This is taking forever. The honest truth and nothing but the truth. Serpent Marshal Brookstone is eager to know what became of the injured Garlean soldier.
By all rights, my men should be back by now. Go and see if you can find Lieutenant Molko. I want to know what those Garlean dogs were up to.
Oh, pop, 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 pop! Ah, Kat, I'm happy to report we managed to bring him back safely, and not a minute too soon. I plan to speak with him shortly after returning, but the healers won't permit anyone to see him until he's settled and the bleeding stopped. I imagine we won't have to wait very long.
Oh. Okay, I guess we're just waiting. How long am I technically waiting? Other than a few minutes. Technically like 3 in-game minutes. Oh, I guess we've just been chatting. Hey, yo, a bitch.
It seems he's finally fit to speak. I don't expect you to be grateful, but I'd like to remind you, you likely wouldn't be standing here if we hadn't found you in that cave. Now start talking. What were you doing out there in Bittermill?
We were looking for someone. An escapee from one of our facilities. He'd lost his memory and was otherwise mentally unstable, so we knew he couldn't have gone far.
I believe the man you're speaking of is already in our custody. We found him seeking shelter at Bittermill. He claims you captured him, though he cannot recall where.
So he returned to Bittermill after all. I guess the past came back to haunt him, even if he can't remember it.
Listen, my superiors are not like to show you any leniency. If you tell me everything you know, I will do all my power to see your life is spared. Do we have a deal?
Miss, I may be dressed in their uniform, but you'd be mistaken to believe I owe the Garleans my allegiance. I will gladly tell you. 20 years ago, a group of prisoners was relocated to Bittermill to assist in Garlean's more unorthodox experiments. They wanted to create a new chemical weapon, one that would leave buildings untouched while killing any and everyone it came into contact with. Black Rose, I believe it was called.
That's horrible.
Their intention was to drive back Eorzean forces without wasting any of their own on the front lines. Of course, they wouldn't know if it really worked without willing volunteers. And what better place than a village long since abandoned by its people? Not a single prisoner survived. Their tests proving a resounding success, it was only a matter of time before Black Rose was to be deployed. Or so they thought. To the surprise of many, the project was shut down before Black Rose could ever be used. The order came from the legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion, the interim leader of the Alamegan province, Gaius van Belsar. The Black Wolf would not allow the senseless murdering of Eorzean's people. He saw them as future subjects of the Empire to be ruled, not savages to be slaughtered. Everything was to be destroyed, but the man behind the project would not see his work wasted, and ran off with the last remaining samples of Black Rose. He was promptly apprehended, but he'd already hidden away his work. They used every heinous tool at their disposal to make him talk, yet he would not, or rather, could not, tell them where he hid that. Oh, it's him! The doctor had already gone mad and couldn't remember a thing. I can only assume one of his experiments went wrong and ruined his mind in the process.
Then that means the man we found earlier.
Aye, that's him. Grillarmace, former head of research of the 14th Imperial Legion. Oh, that I was not expecting.
I can't believe that incoherent mess of a man was a scientist in service to the Garleans. I think we've heard enough. Thank you for your cooperation. What do you think, Kat? A part of me wants to believe it isn't true, but I see no reason why he would lie to us. There has to be some way to substantiate his story.
My slime puddle came out from her.
If the entirety of Bittermill was used for their experiments, it would be no easy feat to do away with the evidence of such a massive operation. No, there would have to be some lingering traces of their work, and if they couldn't dispose of it, their only option would be to bury it. Kat, we have to go back to Bittermill. All right, let's split up. There has to be something here, and I'm not leaving until we find it.
Okay, I'm searching again. Great. Like I said, there will be a handful of redeemable characters, but that's your choice if you want to accept that redemption or if you don't forgive them. That is your call. Your digging reveals a small metal container, though you probably shouldn't touch it. Lieutenant Mulco will want to know what you found.
You found something? A metal container? Could it be the missing sample of Black Rose? Please don't inhale it, ma'am. So he was telling the truth after all. There's no time to be sentimental, nor hasty. Any mishaps in handling that container could prove disastrous. Let's report back to the Serpent Marshal Brookstone.
Yeah, please be careful. Literally lethal. Madam.
Lieutenant Mulco, reporting, sir. We've discovered the identity of the man we thought to be one of the missing prisoners. He is Grillarmace. Oh my god. Former chief of research for the 14th Imperial Legion, who oversaw the manufacturing of a chemical weapon known as Black Rose. After a thorough survey of Bittermill, we discovered what was believed to be a sample of this weapon. We'd like to request assistance in retrieving it. Oh, we didn't bring it with us. Okay.
Attention, this is Brookstone. A container we believe to contain a Garlean chemical weapon has been discovered at Bittermill. I need you to get out there and retrieve it immediately. As for the
missing persons, they were used as test subjects for Black Rose. There were no survivors. Sir, I don't believe we should allow the risk of such a weapon falling into the wrong hands.
Agree, Lieutenant. I agree, Lieutenant. After the weapon has been safely moved to a secure location, rest assured we will see to its disposal. As for Grillar Mace, his fate resides with the Council. Considering the weight of his crimes, his punishment will be quite severe.
I almost pity the man. But memories or no, his crimes cannot be excused.
I don't pity him. Lieutenant Molko, Lieutenant Winwisiv, you've done well today, and I'm sure you both are quite tired. Go and rest. You've earned it.
Actually, I think I'll be heading to Gridania to write up a report. The events of Bittermill need to be recorded, and that we might prevent such atrocities from happening again. I wish I could accompany you a while longer, but I'm sure the Great Griffin's bane is needed elsewhere. Thank you again for all your help. I look forward to adding your feats of daring to our records someday.
Okay. Da 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 da. That man doing squats like a boss in the background. Alright, there's nothing we can do now, right?
A new contender. Mraz-Nun is in need of a skilled warrior.
Ah, Kat, might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young seeker of the sun has been fit to issue me several challenges to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of nun and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, so I gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenger is decidedly weak. Yet, no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. Concede. His invitations to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you would consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be, but I'm curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about Virjala. Safe travels. Hey. He is inside me. That was not my intention. You're that adventurer that's been sauntering about the village. What do you want? Mraz asked you to train me. Huh. I don't need his pity, and I certainly don't need you. And I'll prove it. After I beat you bloody, I'll defeat Mraz and take my rightful place as nun. Oh, okay. I should have been DPS. Oh. It didn't matter. Damn it all. Why? Why am I so weak? Why, I just hit you with a card? Alright, fine. If you mean to train me, then get on with it. That's what you came here for, isn't it? Good. After a few lessons from you, Mraz will wish he never sent you to me. I refuse to end up like my father. I will become stronger. I will become stronger, even if it means accepting help from my enemy. I'm your enemy? What'd I do? Where were we? I should probably introduce myself. You can call me Mazette, sorry. Now, how about you show me what you can do? Hold on a minute. I didn't mean I want to fight again. I want to observe, preferably from a safe distance. Gazelle would make her a good fight, and they graze nearby. Let's be off. Okay. Tiny lantern. I guess let's go show him what we're made of. Aw, Wolf left. Oh, did your internet die? Alpha Gazelle. Oh, never mind. Why cat boys like this? Wolf left me. It's only me and Anna. No, I should probably disband anyway. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. I just like to go at my own pace on stream. Oh, sorry, noms were ready. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Well, now I can see why my beating earlier was so swift.
I feel stronger just having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against Miraz. I need a moment to think.
Okay. That was a quick one.
Alright. Down, but not out.
Giggity.
Mazette Tia looks ready to fight. Alright, I think I'm ready. The title of Nun is as good as mine.
Oh, bye. Where you going, bro? Oh, why do I have to go the opposite direction? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, he got his ass kicked. Not again. Fucking idiot.
Why am I so weak?
Do you not tire of this fool's errand? Tell me, why is it you seek the title of Nun?
My father was Nun of the M tribe until his title was stolen and we were driven out of the village. Then, just when I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. This is your fault. Also some daddy issues. If you hadn't taken away his title, he'd still be here. I'll rip you limb from limb if I have to. You wait and see.
His father was Nun as well. There was a time when the M tribe was led by 2 nuns. In the common tongue, it is often interpreted as chief of the tribe, but first and foremost, we are a father to our people. When our hunting grounds are vast and children many, it is sometimes necessary to have a second nun, as once we did. But after the Garleans invaded, however, our lands diminished as did our numbers. We agreed only a single nun was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle, the loser abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly, and left with him from the peering stones. We never heard from him again. Mazette, son of Mott. After all these years, he returns, but why would his father leave him to survive on his own? Perhaps there is someone among our people, or the Ananta, who know what became of them. Take Mazette with you and see what you can discern of his father's whereabouts. You're like to find him near the southern edge of Virjala. Oh.
Buddy. I wish you hadn't seen that. What a bloody mess I was. None of this would be happening if my father were still here. It wasn't easy growing up on my own. Once I become Nun, though, I'll finally get the respect and admiration I deserve. I beg of you, help me defeat Miraz.
I'll try, I guess. Good luck, though.
Make a man out of you! What is this, Mulan? Mazette Tia is ready to get into shape. This is 3 quests. Are you ready to whip me oh my god. Are you ready to whip me into shape?
I'm ready to whip you.
I've been thinking about how I need to improve, and I'm fairly certain fending off attacks is my weak point. After all, both you and Miraz bested me with a single blow. I think I have just the thing to practice defending myself. Follow me.
Okay. What are we doing, bro? Da-da-da.
Look what I found. Mark XL2 grenades left behind by the Garleans. Can you believe it? Word has it you've dealt with them before, so I'm sure you know what these can do. They'll be perfect for practicing my guard. Now take these grenades and throw them at me. No need to worry, I've already emptied out most of their explosive powder.
Okay.
No need to worry, I can take it.
Alright, buddy.
Should've emptied them out a little more. That was nothing. Go ahead, toss another.
Okay, buddy.
I hope the next one is empty.
That hurt.
I think that one had more powder than the last one. No, not that that's a bad thing, mind you. Hit me with another. I can take it. Why are we...
It's abuse.
You can do this, Mazette. You can do this.
You sure, buddy?
Ah!
I must have forgotten to empty out the powder. I just shrugged. Get good, bro. But that just means the training will make me tougher. Why, I bet I could defeat Miraz right now if I wanted. Or perhaps after a short break. That was very short-lived. I feel like his plan went up in smoke. Honoring family. There are so many more quests. Mazette Tia is ready to reclaim what is rightfully his. Those grenades took a toll on me, but I'm feeling much better. My ribs have taken on a unusual shade of purple, but I bet that means the training's working. I couldn't have come this far without you, though. It's only proper that I ask you come and see me finally take down Miraz. What do you say? Thanks. You don't know how much this means to me. Let's head to the Peering Stones, then. Miraz wouldn't know what hit him. Bro. Okay. Mazette, have you come to challenge me once more for the title of nun? I have, and this time I will defeat you. Very well. Let us reconvene at the valley of the south, to the southeast. Reconvene? Are you afraid I'll shame you here in front of your people? No matter. Well, it looks like we're heading to the valley. Oh, okay. That was a short cutscene. Do you stand us up? What's happening? Oh, cutscene. Sorry, we're doing all this in the dark. Damn. There you are. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Your time as nun of the M Tribe ends today. Before we begin, Mazette, there's something you must know. I am your father. No, I'm just joking. What now? A terrible tale told to me by the Vera. 20 years ago, a Mikate of the M Tribe traveling with a child happened upon their people. He claimed to be a nun, who relinquished his title to avoid creating discord with the tribe. Though no longer one of them, he planned to watch over them from afar. One fateful day, the local wildlife were afflicted with a strange illness that drove them into a frenzy. It was as if they were possessed, forming a monstrous herd storming toward the Peering Stones. He could not stand idly by and watch his former home be destroyed, and so he chose to face the beasts alone, leaving his child in the Ananta's care. One after another the beasts fell as he drove them into a nearby cavern, yet he would not escape unscathed, for one of the creatures struck him with poison that would soon turn him to stone. His limbs growing stiff, he used the last of his strength to collapse the cave entrance. The remaining crevice that would have swallowed... Oh my god. The remaining crevice that would have allowed their escape was blocked by his cold, petrified flesh. That man was Mott, your father. There are those who called him coward for leaving, but in truth he was the bravest among us. Do you recall this blade? It was rested here ever since that faithful day your father gave his life to save us. My father's blade? So it's true then. I hated him for so long, Be strong, Mazette. You are your father's son, and one day you shall make a great nun. Forgive me. Aw, buddy. That's so sad to find out. You thought you hated him for running away and stuff, but actually found out he did a really good deed and just happened to die doing it. My memories of childhood are hazy, but I do recall being taken to the Ananta village shortly after leaving the M Tribe. Now I know why he left me all those years ago. He was a hero to the bitter end, fighting to protect our people. And now I would protect them too. I need to speak with Mraz. Aww. Good. We learnin'. Oh, shit. Ah, you are returned. Mraz Nun, I want to apologize for the disrespect I've shown you. You're not to blame for my father leaving. I realize that now. You needn't apologize. We are men of the M tribe. It is only natural that we might quarrel in one way or another. Now that you know the truth, what will you do now? If you would have me, I wish to rejoin the M tribe as a Tia. I will become stronger and one day carry on my father's footsteps. By his blade, I swear it. Very well. I welcome you once more as Mizet Tia of the M tribe. Train hard, young one, and become the man I know your father believed you could be. I would also hold a memorial service to honor your father's sacrifice. We do not have his remains, but I pray his soul will at last be at peace. Thanks for all your help. I might have never learned about my father if you hadn't shown up. The next time we meet, you'll be addressing me as Mizet Nun. At least I hope so. I also expect a rematch for the first thrashing you gave me. I should get going. I have to reintroduce myself to a lot of people. Till we meet again. Ba-da-ba. Words fail to express my gratitude, adventurer. He will make a fine nun someday. When his time comes, I hope you will offer him support again as you did this day. Aww, how fucking cute. What the fuck? Hey. Alright. The rose blooms twice. We get in there. Fuck. Mraz Nun's furrowed brow suggests there may be trouble afoot. Ah, what fortuitous timing. I would ask a favor of you. I spoke again with the Vera regarding the death of Mott, and heard a disturbing rumor as to why the beasts of Virjala ran amok the fateful day. They believe the Kaliana were behind it. It's hard to believe such a reclusive tribe would do such a thing, but I would be foolish to doubt the word of Avira. We must be certain, which is why I ask you to seek the truth at the heart of this matter. Perhaps it was mere coincidence, but the Kaliana have been acting strange of late, leaving their borders to venture into the East End. An ill wind blows across the fringes. Please, you must find out what they're up to. It's probably got something to do with, what was it, Black Rose? Was this the Black Rose quest? It could not be, I don't remember. Hello? What the fuck? Oops, I didn't mean to pull a card. My bad. Oh. I didn't see that till too late. It's fine. I'm just gonna guess what her voice was because I don't remember. At all. It was so long ago. Griffin's Bane, oh thank goodness you arrived! Twice now you've saved me from certain doom. After completing my reports in Gridania, I thought it prudent to return and learn about the history of this region. I was especially interested in this tree they call the Percipient one. Percipient one. It is revered as a source of great spiritual energy. I was told this was a place of beauty before the Garleans arrived, yet an air of gloom hangs over the place now. I planned to investigate the degradation of the area, starting with this tree when I was assaulted by the Kaliana. What brings you here? You suspect they've been driving the beasts of Virjala into a frenzy? Perhaps it's related to the strange behavior of late. At any rate, we should have a look around. There has to be a reason they came all this way. If the fates are kind, they'll have left us a clue. Is that even close? Do you guys remember? Because I don't. I'm not sure what percipient means, but that's fine. A foul odor assaults your nostrils, but you find nothing out of the ordinary. So not this odor, or not this one. This is in the tree. Strange fumes are emanating from the roots of this tree. Ah, this was it. I found it.
Did you find anything? I recognize these markings. This is a container of black rose. 12 help us if any more samples yet remain. You don't suppose the Kaliana hid this here, do you? What could they possibly want with it?
She was a part of the Black Rose. I thought so. Like Black Rose quest. Oh. Did she just get fucking killed? Cat, are you unharmed? I'm assuming this is... Yeah, it is. Hi, Mazat. He actually did something. Don't look so surprised. Shooting a few arrows isn't that difficult, even for me. But that's not important. I come bearing news from Raz Knun. Oh my god, sunlight. He went to meet with the Vera to offer them thanks for taking me in after my father's disappearance. It was there he learned an awful truth about the incident that claimed his life. The Kaliana used a strange fruit to drive the beasts of Virjala mad. The stampede was meant to drive out the M tribe so they could claim our lands as their own.
Strange fruit? Of course, the precipient one! This is only a theory, mind you, but if the contents of that container leaked into the soil, it may have had adverse effects on the plant life here. It would certainly explain the condition of this tree.
Now that the Garleans no longer move freely through these woods, the Kaliana likely saw this as a chance to harvest the fruit and finish what they started. It's a plan that reeks of their people, never wanting to sully their own hands. Thanks to the two of you. Oh my god, thanks to you two, we can ensure it won't come to fruition. I'd love nothing more than to avenge my father here and now, but I know that's not what he'd want. I'll take her back to the Peering Stones. Raz will know what to do with her.
I better go and contact Serpent Marshal Brookstone. We need to get men out here and dispose of that container. Thank you again for all your help, Kat. I hope our next meeting is under better circumstances.
Hey, we did. Precipient, having good insight or understanding, perceptive. Okay, it's a perceptive tree. Welcome back, my friend. Tell me, what did you find at East End? My word, so what the Vera told me was true. I never thought it a concern that the Kaliana should seclude themselves. They always seem so peaceful. Yet our carelessness nearly brought about the end of the M tribe. Well, we will not make that mistake again. I will deal with the Kaliana you captured after they tell us what they know. I'm honestly surprised to see Mazettia chose to seek my counsel rather than deal with them himself. There is hope for him yet. Again, we find ourselves in your debt. I foresee great things ahead for the M tribe, and I'm certain you have helped us I am certain you have helped set us on a path to lasting prosperity. Good, I'm glad. Yay! We're unlocking it! Brooding Broodmother. Raz Knun has a message for you. Greetings, Kat. I'm glad to see you looking hale and hearty. We're fortunate that you returned unscathed from that business involving the Precipient one. Thanks to you and Mazettia, the Kaliana have been keeping away from it. Speaking of the Ananta, a messenger from the Vera came by long ago looking for you. Sarisha has some matters she'd like to discuss with you. Perhaps you could pay her a visit. And now it's the tribe quest music. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Welcome, Kat. Allow me to once again express our gratitude for your heroic deeds. Your vanquishing of the Kaliana's vile simulacrum of Sri Lakshmi is worthy of the utmost praise. While I am reluctant to have to ask for your aid yet again, there's a matter of personal importance I wish to discuss with you. My beloved daughter, Alpa, is a member of the Resistance. Though she is young and unskilled in her ways of war, she labors tirelessly for the freedom of Gurabania. Now that the Garleans have relinquished their grip on the region, many Vera who serve in the Resistance will be called back to Vera Nilia, as my daughter. Alpa's presence is required above all others. One day, Alpa will inherit the mantle of Broodmother, and there is much I must teach her. Despite our newfound freedom, many trials await in the days to come for all the peoples of Gurabania. We need not only strong leaders, but able successors to lead us into the future. I have written a letter for Alpa, explaining why she must return to Vera Nilra at once. However, I anticipate that her superiors will be against her leaving on such short notice. As a friend to the Resistance, you would be able to persuade them to release her from her service. Will you grant us your cooperation? I'll handle this. Your selflessness knows no bounds. Please give this letter to Alpa. She is stationed in Ralger's Reach. I pray for a satisfactory outcome.
Aw. Let's go get a girl. Let's go.
Yes, I am Alpa. A missive from my mother, you say?
Here you go.
Let me see that.
Math is hard. Okay.
She wants me to leave the Resistance and return.
Okay, Brooklyn.
Return to Vera Nilra. This is absurd. I'm pleased that she has such high expectations of me, but I've still got work to do here with the Resistance.
Oi, calm down, will ya? First things first, you haven't got anything to say to the one who brought you the letter?
You're right. Where are my manners? I am very grateful to you for delivering this message. Ah, you're KatFTWynn, conqueror of Castellum Valodina, aren't you?
Of course, I recognize you straight away. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. The name's Jolmine, and I report to Alpa here, believe it or not. Oh wait, no, I need to give you a different voice because I think you're more prevalent than I realized.
I suppose I should explain why I don't want to go back, seeing as you've traveled all this way. Although I have assumed the title Battlemaid, fighting isn't exactly my forte. I'm much better at metalworking, and since joining the Resistance, I have been placed in command of a small group of blacksmiths. While the others were out capturing Valodina, I was here in the Reach crafting armaments. If only I could have been there with them. I am proud of the work we do supporting our soldiers, but I want to be more involved. That's why I have come up with a plan to turn Castellum Valodina into a Resistance fortress, with the newly formed Valodina gatekeepers in charge. Alpa went straight to our commanding officers and volunteered for the post of captain. It was certainly a surprise to hear they'd agreed to it, but she was only given permission on the grounds that I be assigned as her second in command. And she's been nagging me constantly ever since. Anyway, my blacksmiths are mainly made up of Ananta, since we excel at forging weapons and armor. On the other hand, most of the frontline units include both Ananta and Striders. Our superiors were concerned that even though I am a member of the Resistance, I've spent most of the time among my own kind. Jolmine's here to teach me the ways of the other peoples of Gurabania. Although officially she's the one leading the unit, I'm here acting as her mentor. She's still got a lot to learn about us Striders, though. The other day she tried to take off my uniform. Are you still going on about that? I thought we were getting ready to shed your skin, so I tried to help you out of your clothes. How many times do I have to tell you? We don't molt like Ananta, you bumbling ninny. I just had an itchy back, that's all, and I'm quite capable of getting undressed myself. Let's not go into all that again. So, where were we? The letter. I will send word to Mother to tell her why I'm not going home. I'm sorry to have involved you in this. Wait, there's one more thing. While you are here, there's something I'd like to ask you. Would you be able to meet us at Velodina? Thank you so much. Jolmine and I will wait for you at the Castellum.
I love Jolmine. Jolmine hot. Let's go.
You're here. I hoped you had a safe journey. As I mentioned earlier, the Resistance wishes to repurpose this place as a new stronghold. The bridge is very important, strategically speaking, and is mainly used by Allied forces going to and from Gridania. But now that the Imperial forces have been driven out, we can expect more civilian traffic in the future. That said, if 10 score legionaries suddenly showed up and demanded their bridge back, we'd be hard-pressed to hold them off with the forces we have stationed here now. Tell me, Kat, what do other peoples do at times like this?
Grand companies recruit fool adventurers like me, or in Ishgard, the Temple Knights petition adventurers to undertake leaves. I'll say the grand companies recruit fool adventurers like me because it's not wrong.
What a fantastic idea. Adventurers could cover our lack of enlisted soldiers, at least for a time being. Let's spread the word that the Velodina gatekeepers are offering work. There's not a moment to lose. You're an adventurer. You'll sign up to help, won't you?
I suppose I can lend you my strength.
1,000 blessings upon you. Let's begin by... someone's coming. Wait, is that who I think it is?
I don't know who it is. Oh, Mom. Oh, she's so much taller? I didn't realize how short Alpa was.
Mother. I read your message, Alpa. You have formed the Velodina gatekeepers and been made their captain? That's what I wrote, isn't it? I've got an important assignment, and I intend to see it through. Oh, and what is this important assignment of which you speak? I'm responsible for converting this place into a full-fledged resistance fortress. It's vital to the defense of both Gridania and Garabania. Alpa, you possess many virtues, but strength in battle is not among them. Yet you believe you capable of leading this endeavor.
I love the iridescence of their, hair scales.
Very well. The entire region stands to benefit from strengthening borders, our village included. But remember, Alpa, you are my heir. You cannot shirk this responsibility forever. You may remain here on one condition. It will soon be time for me to shed my skin. When it is over, I shall return to inspect this stronghold. If your work is found to be unsatisfactory, nothing you say or do will stop me from taking you back to Vera Nilia. Fine. Have it your way. Burger King. When you see what I've done with this place, you'll regret ever doubting me. I look forward to it. Until we meet again, fare you well. It seems my debt to you continues to grow. Please grant my daughter your counsel. Though she is rash and impulsive, her spirit burns brightly.
Aww.
So if we succeed, Velodina will provide Vera Nilia with greater security. If we fail, the village gets its future successor back. Your mother certainly knows how to negotiate. We won't fail. I'll do everything in my power and more to succeed. If you say so, Captain. Right, what needs doing first? If we're going to hire adventurers, we need to choose the right person to each job. We need to think about payment, too. Got it. I'll tell Ashana, Madra, and others to start getting things organized. I knew I could rely on you. There's still a good deal of time before Mother sheds her skin, so let's use it the best we can. Put up the banners. They'll show everyone that this castellum is now under the jurisdiction of the Veladina gatekeepers. I hope we can count on your help too, Kat.
You can. Da 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 da. Hey. Oh, maybe we don't have another one. The Veladina gatekeepers have taken command of Castum Veladina. Hey, tribal quest unlocked. Your reputation has increased to friendly. Tribal quests are now available. Furthermore, you can now purchase wares. Let's go. Actually, yeah, that was it. Hell yeah, call me Snake. Solid Snake. So yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Griffin's rampant. Alpa's plans for Castellum Veladina are facing opposition. Oh shit.
Oh, there you are, Kat. We've just received a report from Ashana.
Oh wait, yeah, Alpa said that first.
I'll read it out.
At present, the broodmother's skin is smooth. Wait, what in Rauger's name is this? They were talking about molting.
Good news, that's what. While it's smooth, we still have time before she needs to molt. Once it starts to dry, we'll know the day of the inspection is approaching.
Well, I'll take your word for it. As much as I'd love to spend all day talking about your mother's skin, there's still something else we need going. Wait, isn't there something else we were going to discuss?
Yes, there is. A problem's come up, and I could use your advice. The castellum is under threat of demolition.
Hold your chocobos. Nothing's been decided yet. Perhaps you should start from the beginning for Kat's sake.
As you know, this was originally an Imperial supply depot. That great big tower in the middle was built as an airship dock, which we now use for surveying the surrounding area. You can see for Malms from up there.
The trouble is, some of the Resistance members think we should blow the whole thing up. It's a constant reminder of the days of Imperial rule, they say, but they're letting sentiment cloud their judgment. It's too important to lose. They're also forgetting that we don't have the time or the resources to build a new bridge, and while we mule things over, there's no telling what those lunatics will do. Suffice it to say, we're in a bit of a bind.
We can't let anyone tear it down. If the castellum is destroyed, it would mean the end of the gatekeepers. I'd have no choice but to return to Vera Nilyra.
Oh my god, Nilya! I can't say that part.
Luckily, I have an idea. We Vera decorate our villages differently to the Kalianas, which makes them easy to tell apart. We should be able to do the same thing with this place. If we make something to symbolize that the castellum is part of Alamigo, we won't need to do anything drastic like rebuilding it from scratch.
You know, that's not such a bad idea. But what exactly do you have in mind?
It needs to be traditional, something distinctly Alamigan. To be honest, I don't know much about Striders and their culture. Do you have any suggestions, Jolman?
I suppose the most obvious thing would be the griffin of the Alamigan flag, but that's no good. No, I'll only think of the griffin. It is also the symbol of the royal family, which includes the Mad King Theodoric. Of course, I don't think people would appreciate being reminded of him. Sorry, Al, but nothing else comes to mind.
Many peoples live through Gurubania and will struggle to please them all. We would benefit from an outsider's opinion. Someone unbiased towards the needs of any particular group. They'd need to know a lot about local history, too. Kat, can you think of anyone?
There's an Adder officer at Castrum Oriens who springs to mind, or sorry, no one fits the bill. I'm gonna say, yeah, her.
Tala Molko. Right, it's decided. We'll meet you there.
Okay, bye. Let's go see her. Oh shit. I don't remember her voice.
The mighty Griffin's bane has descended upon Castrum Oriens once more. We really appreciate your help with that whole Black Rose debacle. We've only just finished cleaning up the mess left behind by the Kaliana. Did she just say Griffin's bane? What does that mean?
A title, I'd wager. Maybe we ought to call him that too. Wait, no.
Really now, there's no need to be so coy about it. I can think of no better tribute to your remarkable feats of heroism. I think we'll stick to just Kat for now. Anyway, I'm Alpa, captain of the Valadina Gatekeepers. You might be wondering what brings us here. We'd like to ask your opinion. While I cannot guarantee I'd be able to provide the assistance you seek, I do my utmost to help nevertheless. I heard you know a lot about Alamican history. I see your point. Visitors to Alamigo probably won't think highly of being ushered through a formal imperial stronghold upon arrival. I agree that it should celebrate Alamigo's unique culture. A griffin design should meet your requirements.
I just think of fucking Ilbert. I don't want it. That was our one and only idea. We were worried that using the crest of the royal family would dredge up a lot of unpleasant memories.
If it were a single griffin, that may be the case. However, I propose using a pair of griffins. Once they find a mate, they become inseparable. In Gurabania heraldry, a pair of griffins rampant has presented undying loyalty since time immemorial. In that case, I should use my metalworking skills to craft 2 griffin sculptures. Thanks for your advice, Tala. Come and visit at the Castellum sometime. It would be my pleasure. I wish you the best of luck.
I'll start gathering metal for the statues. It might take me a while, especially if we're making 2 of them. Alpa, you go and find the other Ananta to help with the crafting. Kat, would you be able to bring us a griffin? I imagine it would be hard to sculpt one without seeing the real thing from up close. Probably best to use a tamed one, though. Gif the Griffin Handler, what a perfect name, over at the Reach ought to be able to sort something out. If I were you, I'd start having a word with him. Sloppy. I don't want it. I don't want griffins. It's fine. Now question chat, is it GIF? Or is it GIF? What can I do for you? You've got a friend who wants to borrow a griffin. Who do you want me to take it to? Alpa? The leader of those damn fools hell's bent on preserving Valadina? If you ask me, they ought to blow the bloody thing to smithereens and be done with it. But, well, since it's you that's asking, I suppose I can oblige. Go ahead and I'll meet you there with the griffin. Okay. Wow.
How did it go?
Oh, shit. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kat. Got a bit delayed on the way over. Anyway, here's the griffin as requested.
It's beautiful. A statue sure to turn out wonderfully if I fashion them in the image of this fine specimen.
Statues? What are you talking about? Kat didn't mention that. Why did I not?
I want to decorate the entrance with a pair of griffin sculptures to welcome travelers into Alamigo. They'd be based on your griffin.
You mean to say me and my griffin came all the way here for some bloody statues? You snot-nosed little gobshite. Sawed off back to Vera Nilra, and so we can smash the bridge down. Oh my god.
Show some respect. She is our captain. We will not allow you to speak to her like that.
Captain, eh? I don't see how anyone could take orders from her. She's just a child. Literally a princess, basically.
Listen well, Strider. When I first volunteered for the Resistance, every unit I tried to join rejected me. For all my determination, I simply lacked the strength needed for frontline warfare. I had no purpose, nowhere to go but back to my village. That was until Alpa asked me to work on as a weaponsmith. She showed me that I do not need to be a fighter to contribute. She may be young, but she has earned our loyalty. Ashana,
I couldn't give a Kikern's arse. I'm only here because that cat asked me. Let's just get this over with.
You'll help? I won't forget this.
I love that she's just excited anyway, even though he was a dick about it. If you're going to make a statue of a griffin, you'd better do a good job of it. They look impressive enough when they're standing still, but have you ever seen one buffet its prey with a blast of wind? Now that's something special.
No, I haven't. I'd like to experience these buffeted winds for myself.
Is this some sort of joke?
Do I look like I'm joking?
The girl's gone stark raving mad. If she wants to have this griffin attack her with the force of a hurricane, that's her business. Just leave me out of it.
Fine. You're not the only one around here capable of riding a griffin. Cat, I hear you're quite experienced with chocobos and whatnot. Why don't you give it a try? Hit me with a buffet of wind. We should probably find somewhere else to do this. Our comrades might find being assaulted by the bellowing winds a bit distracting, to put it mildly. I'll be waiting by the gates.
With the force of a great tycoon. Typhoon? Tycoon!
She never ceases to amaze me.
Aww. Let's go attack Alpa, I guess. Once you're on the griffin, coax it into sending a gust of wind in the direction of that youngling. Just try not to overdo it, alright? If you dismount at any point, come back here. I'll get you back on the saddle. In the saddle, not on it? Where is she? Oh. Hi, Alpa. Alright. Whee!
That was a lot stronger than I was expecting. Unfortunately, I couldn't help closing my eyes right at the vital moment. Could you do that again? It was only a glimpse, but I definitely saw it. I think one more time should be enough. I saw it as clear as day. Now I know its prey. Oh my god. Now I know how its prey must feel. That will do nicely. All right, cat. You can get down now.
Fine. Bye.
I'd better get to work while it's still fresh in my mind.
Aw. Hey. What's with all this gold? Are we melting it down and making gold statues? Oh! Magic. Oh, I wish I could craft like that. It'd be so much easier. Can I please do, like, ceramics that way? Marble carvings that way, you know? That looks really cool. I can't believe my eyes. With this incredible statue, no one will doubt that Alamigo is on the path to regaining its former glory. You've achieved what I thought was impossible. You've transformed this imperial fortress into something our countrymen can be proud of.
I'm quite pleased with the results myself.
To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. I'd heard the Ananta use magic to shape metal, but to see it for myself, it was breathtaking.
If you think that is impressive, wait until we finish the other one. I'm sure you know better than most what a pair of griffins represents.
Everlasting friendship. By Rauger, that's perfect. And to think I was going around saying that we should tear this place down. Now I realize what a waste that would have been.
Well, I'm glad you see things our way. Besides, we couldn't have done this without your griffin. Such a majestic creature. If the gatekeepers had one of these, we could soar through the sky, casting a watchful eye over the highways and canyons below.
I was just about to suggest the same thing. Alpa, would you allow us to station a unit of griffin riders here at the Castellum? Now that the Garleans have been driven out, we've been at something of a loose end. You gatekeepers have been working hard to keep the border safe, so we should do our bit too. You have our full cooperation.
Are you serious? The Griffin Riders are always welcome here. That all turned out rather well, wouldn't you say? Now that Gif has changed his tune about the bridge, the rest are sure to follow. Yes, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us, Kat. I'm sure there will be more chances for you to help in the days to come.
My unfinished loyalty says that. Yes. Hey! Da, 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 da. And our rank has risen. Aww! Look at that gold boy. Aww. Cute. A pair of griffin statues have been added to Castum Veladina. Alpa is so precious. My heart. Reputation up. We're now trusted. Hell yeah. Let's go. Call me Snake too. Snake. Oh, Tali woke up for a second. We did it. Chance of gales. Alpa needs your help with the latest additions to the Castellum Voladina.
Good to see you, Kat. You know, I'd say our work is progressing quite nicely. There's still time left. But even if Mother were to arrive tomorrow, I think she'd be impressed. Isn't it a bit early to be saying that?
I'm trying to remember their voices, sorry.
The work needs to be finished before she comes back. We'd have a hard time convincing your mother with the place as it is now. Of course, the Castellum is no longer under threat of demolition, and the griffin statues are very nice, but it's still more or less the same as when we arrived. What about the old storerooms we converted into overnight lodgings? Yes, I was just getting to that. As you doubtless know from personal experience, Kat, this whole area is crawling with dangerous creatures, many of which are still active at night. Adventurers and soldiers can hold their own against them, but merchants and returning refugees are easy targets. And we'll be seeing a lot more of them now that the Garleans have withdrawn. That's why I suggest that we put down some beds and in the old storerooms. I haven't actually had a look yet, but I'm sure Alpa took care of it. There are probably a few things that need improving, though. If we ask someone who's really spent the night here, we can get their opinion. That visitor from Gridania who slept here should still be about. Why don't we start with him?
Okay. Hell yeah, let's go find this visitor. Oh, Cassie. Can I help you?
Having stayed overnight in our lodgings, would you say you slept well?
I wasn't expecting to find anywhere to stay, and I was full glad to be offered shelter. Otherwise, I'd have been traveling in the dark with only the beasts breathing down my neck to keep me warm. Having said that, I think it's a bit too soon to be calling them lodgings. I would have appreciated something to lie on besides the floor.
The floor? I heard that travelers preferred to sleep in proper beds, so I had brought some over from Vera Nilra.
A bed? I didn't see anything like that.
Alpa, you did give them something to sleep on, didn't you? Of course I did. Maybe it would be quicker if I just showed you. Wait here.
Oh no.
That's it. Put it down over here.
Yes, Captain. That's an inner tube.
You had one of these in your room, didn't you?
I did. Do you mean to say I'm supposed to sleep on that?
Allow me to demonstrate. See? This is how we Ananta go to sleep. We just coil up like this and we're perfectly comfortable.
Okay, but wait, do we have tails, ma'am?
You scaly-plated imbecile! Do you think we could just coil up like that? Get up, would you? Fine.
Just looks like an inner tube for a pool. We'll help you, Captain Alpa. She fell asleep. I've seen cats sit like that. We're not going to talk about the fact I'm actually sitting like that right now. And on that note, I bid you all farewell.
It's partially my fault, I suppose. I should have made sure that Alpa knew what a guest room actually is first. To be honest, it's been a while since I stayed in a decent inn myself, so I'm probably not in any position to give proper advice. Any thoughts?
We could head to a village with one and ask around, or nothing builds character like cold hard floor, I say. I say we could go to a village.
Come to think of it, there are several inns for travelers in Aligiri. Good idea. We might find someone who can come here to tell us what this place is missing. Let's head to the inns in Aligiri.
God damn it, Alpa. Only Alpa. Lodgings, you say? You ought to try asking people who used to work for Goodblade. Of course, it's not more than rubble now, so the old residents are looking to apply their trades elsewhere. A bloke called Gales used to run an inn there, and he took pride in his work. You should find him still moping around here.
Okay. Advice on accommodations?
Sorry, I'm needed here for the time being. Might be worth asking around, though.
That's what I'm trying to do. You want me to go all the way to Castrum Villadina? I'd love to help, but I've got my hands full here as it is.
Okay, all you motherfuckers.
They can't all be busy, can they? Did you find anyone? A man named Gales, and he was an innkeeper. Perfect. Let's go and look for him.
Okay. I guess just that man. What brings you to Goodblade? Or rather, what's left of it? Oh, I see. You say my advice may prove beneficial. It's very kind of you to ask, but I should warn you. Failure seems to follow me wherever I go.
He's a ray of sunshine, isn't he?
Since the fall of Goodblade, I've tried working elsewhere. It never seems to last long because everyone takes such a disliking to me. Can't say I blame them. I'm no good to anyone.
But we heard you were the first-rate innkeeper. You should put that experience to good use by helping us.
If you say so. I'm just worried that I'll go all the way to the Castellum only for you to change your minds and turn me away. It would be just my luck.
We wouldn't want that. We wouldn't do that. We need you. Let's head to the Castellum. I'll explain more on the way.
Aw. Alpa's excited. I have met far too many people like Gales. Oi, you scrawny little turd. Are these supposed to be guest rooms? It's an insult.
Is something amiss, Scales?
Well, now he's just a dick. You're bloody right something's amiss. Why would anyone torture themselves by sleeping in the shite hole? That bed's not fit for a chocobo. And that's another thing. Where are the chocobos meant to stay? So this is why he has trouble keeping a job.
All right, Gales. I hear you loud and clear. I'll do whatever it takes to turn this place around.
You know bugger all about how to treat guests. And you've got the right attitude. But you've got the right attitude. Let's get to work. Like I was saying, there's nothing for chocobos at all. So we'll start with that. We'll need a stable and troughs for food and water. Oi, you over there. Is there any wood or metal we can use?
Not really, no. I know a few places we might be able to get some, though. I'll arrange to have some timber collected. Kat, there should be some piles of scrap metal over at KatFTWynn. Don't worry, I'm not expecting you to lug it back here by yourself. The other gatekeepers will take care of that. I just need you to prepare it for transport. We should have a crush it underfoot to break it into smaller pieces. If you speak with Dakshina, she should be able to get one ready. She's just outside the gate. Okay. You wish to ride the Myriad? For what purpose? I see. Crushing a few steel plates should suppose no difficulty for a Myriad. They are even stronger than they look. Should you be separated from the Myriad, it will return to me of its own volition. Once the work is complete, you may dismount as you please.
Oh, I'm on an elephant, chat. Oh, and I can fly on the elephant. Let's go. War Machina wreckage. Oh, right. What strength? I wouldn't want to get on Marid's bad side, that's for sure. Yeah, please don't be underfoot of an actual elephant. We'll carry the scrap back to Castum Veladina. You can go ahead and wait with Gales and the others. Oh, that was easy enough. You're back. Where's the scrap? It'll be here soon. I can't wait. I'll make the best chocobo stables you've ever bloody seen. But first, I'll get Alpa to make some beds. And if she buggers it up, I'll have her guts for garters. I'm sorry? That's better. Kind of looks like a couch, though. So, what do you think? Not bad, eh?
I made all the sheets myself, too. Weaving is another specialty of the Ananta, you know. Compared to the headdresses and clothing we usually make, this was simple. To be honest, there's no point in having a skill if you don't know what to do with it. That's why I'm glad Gales is here. I'd be lost without his advice.
But I'm equally clueless when it comes to the Ananta. I've lived in Garabania my whole life, and I know next to nothing about them. We may have our differences, but we share a common tongue. We can learn a lot from each other.
Yes, I think so too. You've really made a difference here, Kat. I'm sure I'll need your help when more people start passing through our gates.
Yeah, she made a futon.
That reminds me, I should try out one of the new beds.
When I first met Alpa and heard she was captain of the Veladina Gatekeepers, I didn't know what to expect. It was worth the journey, though.
I'm glad he's calmed down a bit.
Did she just break it?
Ah, I guess it's not as sturdy as it looks. I just hope her mother doesn't show up now.
After what happened to Goodblade, I thought I was finished. Alpa asking me to come here could be the fresh start I've been looking for.
We don't even get to see what happened to her.
Are you okay? Alpa! Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm not here.
Look at the chocobo boys. Look at those good boys.
And a little tavern. Cute. It is like a couch. Guest rooms have been added to Castum Veladina. All right. Reputation up. We're now respected. Hell yeah. Also, I'm level 74. Hell yeah. It can be cruel sometimes. Alpa's list of quandaries grows ever larger. Longer. Same thing.
Oh, there you are, Kat. We have the latest report on Mother's molting. Jolman, if you would be so kind.
The brood mother's skin has become dry and slightly rough.
She'll be shedding her skin before long. I'm not worried, though. Even if Mother were to arrive now, I think the Castellum would pass muster. The guest rooms we made have proven quite popular.
Yes, but you're forgetting one thing. What about that poor sod who's taken ill? Your mother might find his moaning and groaning a bit off-putting.
I was just about to mention that. An Alamegan fellow on his way home from Gordania stayed overnight, but he's come down with something. We can't tell what's caused it, but he's in a terrible state.
At first, we thought the shortness of breath and flustered cheeks were just signs of fatigue. We normally give medicine tea in cases like this, but that hasn't seemed to work. I don't really have a voice for Jamin, other than like energetic.
We'll have to try something else.
Ah! Why is he right behind her? Hark! Is that the sound of damsels in distress? Fear not, your cries of despair will not go unanswered. For the future, none of the M tribe, Mazet Tia, has arrived. She's gonna kick your ass. Oh, she did kick his ass. Let's go. I love that. It sounds like cats fighting. What are you doing, Jolmin? Is that a way to treat your would-be savior? Savior? You can save me the trouble of trouncing you again by buggering off and never coming back. Not quite the welcome I was expecting. Wait, is that you, Kat? You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Amazing, you're not dead yet. I'll say that one. And you're looking well, too. You know, when I signed up to assist the gatekeepers, I didn't expect to see you here.
You two have met before. So that's how you know each other.
No, our bond goes beyond that of mere acquaintances. Why, we're like brothers. No? Disagree.
If you're brothers, it's clear to see which one got all the brains.
Alpa Savage?
Is he always this stupid?
Yeah. Get fucked. I think we can discuss my virtues some other time. Captain Alpa, am I to understand a man has been struck down with a fever of some kind? If so, I may have useful information to impart.
Go on then, tell us.
This unfortunate soul is lovesick. I'm absolutely certain of it. Jolmin, your violent outbursts notwithstanding, I must admit you possess a rather charming demeanor. Perhaps your convalescent guest has fallen for your feminine wiles and cannot bring himself to part from you. My feminine wiles? I'm a soldier, hardly the sort that has secret admirers. Now, there's no need to be shy. If you ask me, you're the belle of the resistance.
Mazet, what were you saying about our guest being lovesick? What kind of love makes you sick?
The romantic kind, of course. A love that unites those destined to spend eternity together, awakening their true potential. There is nothing it cannot conquer. But don't take my word for it. I will demonstrate the power of love. Come to Pike Falls and bear witness to its splendor. Oh, no. No, don't wink at her. Oh, no. He's a masochist. No. No. I don't want to be a part of this. Remember these? That's right. They're grenades left behind by the Garleans. I want you to throw them at me just like last time. Yeah, this went well.
Stop this nonsense. You'll get yourself killed.
Killed? I think not. I have the power of love on my side. Watch closely, everyone, especially you, Julman. These explosions will be like water off an F's back. I nearly died the last time I tried this, but you needn't worry. I've definitely removed enough of the powder. Yes, no doubt about it. Bet. Kat, I'm ready. Just keep flinging those grenades, even if I tell you to stop. Oh, no. That's bad. Don't hesitate. Just throw. That's a bad idea. Did I forget to take out some of the powder? I'm perfectly fine. Let's try again, Kat. That had a bit more bang than I was expecting. Could you try throwing another one? He's screaming to the sky, chat. Gah!
This seems like quite a dangerous way to prove the power of love. Why don't you just write a poem or something?
That one was a full-size explosion as well. Kat, stop for a moment. He said stop, but forget what I said in the beginning. I really do want you to stop.
I guess I'm not allowed to. Sorry, bro.
We needed a safe word. No. I had so much to live for. And we killed a man. F's in chat.
He is not dead, is he?
No, he's fine. I cannot die here. Not today. Not like this. The M tribe needs me.
Hooray, he's alive. And it's all because of the power of love.
Did the power of love really protect you from being blown to pieces? Perhaps your feelings for me are genuine after all.
What? No, you've got that all wrong. One day I'll be none, and I have to serve the needs of every eligible woman in the tribe. Chat. They said it blatantly. He's gonna bang the whole tribe. That's what the nun does. The nun bangs the whole tribe, and they even say it in the game. Ah! It's not just backstory. It's actually canon here right now. I knew it was, but I didn't know it was gonna happen right now. Oh, I'm upset. Okay. I'm upset. I can't commit to just one girl.
So that means the reason you survived has nothing to do with love. It must be something else. Well, even if you did have eyes for me, I'd poke them out with my spear.
Yeah, get fucked. I don't remember Gale's. I think he was just depressed-ish. There you are, Alpa. A certain matter has come to light and... Who's this? A lonely Tia doomed to a life of solitude. I love how savage this all is. A misguided fool whose attempts to impress Julman failed miserably. I'm gonna say a lonely Tia doomed for a life of solitude. That's hilarious. That's entirely inaccurate. There's no need to be ashamed. You're not alone. My attempts to woo members of the fairer sex always end in disaster. I'll never find a wife at this rate.
Hey, you two can have each other.
Gods be good! A man can reach your age and still be a bachelor? Wow. In my line of work, I meet women from far and wide. But as soon as I try to talk to them, they run a malm. I wonder why. You're kind of a dick.
The same thing happens to me, except in my case, I think they find my exuberant nature a tad overwhelming. Come, friend, let us share our woes.
Oh, great, they're bonding.
Why do I get the feeling this was a complete waste of time? And we're not an ilm closer to helping our bedridden patron. Perhaps we should consult a proper chirurgeon?
Now that you mention it, Mizette's injuries might need some attention too, although he seems rather well considering.
Forget about him, he'll be fine. He's got Gale's shoulder to cry on now. Let's go to the Reach and ask Aurelia. She'll know what to do.
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
Would I be correct in guessing this isn't a social call?
I don't know if this was her voice when I did it.
I can't say for sure, but it sounds like he's fallen victim to pleurisy. The medicine he needs is fairly simple to make, but unfortunately my supply of lightning cap mushrooms has been exhausted. I'll need you to gather some from East End. Once I've got my things together, I'll go straight to Veladina.
Understood. Jolmine, stay with Aurelia and keep her safe.
Oh, bye. Alpa is fucking ready. But... Ooh. I said down. Thank you. Alpa, what happened? Also, I know I don't play my character optimally, so me and Savage content would be a fun witness, I'm sure.
Okay, Alpa.
Here you go, girl.
I'm lucky you arrived when you did. I know I'm not much of a fighter, but I didn't expect to be beaten by those straggly-looking beasties. Still, I managed to get the lightning caps. We'd better get these to Aurelia right away.
Okay. We're just going straight to Veladina. I'm gonna teleport about.
Ah, there you are. I've handed the mushrooms to Aurelia, who is brewing her concoction as we speak. All we can do now is wait.
Okay.
What's taking Aurelia so long? I hope everything's all right.
Have a little faith, Alpa. Ah, here they come now.
Oh wait, sorry, that was not. I thought that was Jolmin. Have a little faith, Alpa. Ah, here they come now.
You'll be pleased to hear that the treatment was a success.
How do you feel?
That medicine worked wonders. One moment I'm at death's door, and the next I'm as right as rain.
I always thought it was light as rain. Is it right as rain? What does right as rain mean?
Nothing can stop me finishing the last leg of my journey now.
Just don't overexert yourself, do you hear? It's still too early to say you've fully recovered. If you get so much as a runny nose, be sure to come and see me.
Aurelia, we appreciate you coming all the way here. Ishana will arrange an escort back to the Reach.
Well, I'd say that came to a satisfactory conclusion.
No thanks to you.
But I could have sworn he showed signs of being lovesick. How did you know?
Know what?
That I'm in love. I've never beheld such grace, such elegance, such unfathomable beauty. Surely she is an incarnation of Menfina herself.
That's very flattering, but you're embarrassing me.
That's not reassuring that. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not Jolmin. My fever may be gone, but I yet yearn for your healing touch to ease my aching heart. Aurelia, my love, wait for me! Oh, well,
I beg your pardon?
Don't get downhearted. Plenty of more fish in the sea and all that. Amazing. Get fucked.
If you ask me, this love thing all seems rather silly. As far as I can tell, it leads to a lot of unnecessary bother. In just a short span of time, we've had a guest fall ill. I've nearly been eaten by carnivorous plants, and Mazette has been blown up and beaten several times. I'd say it's high time this place had its own infirmary. We should get it ready before Mother returns.
Amazing. No notes. All right, Ananta, on to the next. Let's go. Oh, shit. I mean, it's just showing you this, but... Look, an infirmary. Aww. Castellum Villadina now has its own infirmary. Aww. Oh, I had dyslexia. He said plenty more sea in the fish, not plenty of fish in the sea. As for why he said that, no fucking clue. I think sometimes I read with prediction text in my head of how it should go. And that's why I said what I said, because it helps me read faster. Why the fuck did he say plenty of more sea in the fish? Excuse me, Mazette? You have achieved honor! All right. I'm now honored, chat. Call me Snake 3. Schism between sisters. The shadow of death hangs over Virgala. Wait, why? Oh, shit.
Good morrow, Kat. I don't know how to thank you for all your help. The Castellum has become everything I'd hoped for. Travelers and Resistance members alike have been singing its praises. As long as nothing untoward happens, I'm confident that it'll pass muster with Mother.
That reminds me, how's your Mother Molten coming along?
Ashana informs me that the upper layer of skin is beginning to separate.
Ew.
There's not much time left.
Guess we're set to pass the inspection with flying colors, so there's nothing to fear. Unless something unforeseen, catastrophic occurs.
Why you gotta say anything? Captain Opa, it's a catastrophe.
What do you mean?
Ananta, they're fighting amongst themselves over in Virgala. It looked like they were out for blood, so I ran for my life.
What?
Oh, okay, bye.
Xiaomin, if you'd kept your mouth shut, this never would have happened.
That's not quite how it works, but still hilarious.
I suppose I was tempting fate a bit, but you can't blame me for it.
Why does this have to happen now? If Mother finds out that Ananta are causing trouble near Castellum Villadina, she'll hold me responsible. Xiaomin, Kat, follow me.
Well, let's go stop a fight, I guess.
Battle maids of the Kaliana. If any of you are still alive, say something. By Sri Lakshmi, it's a massacre. There's no time to waste. We should search for survivors. Kat, try the southern part of the valley. Xiaomin, come with me.
Okay. Well. Oh, shit.
Are you here to kill me? No, it would seem not. A survivor! What happened here? There has been a schism within the Kaliana. I and those of like mind no longer wish to devote ourselves to the false Sri Lakshmi. We believe the Kaliana should work for the Vira for the future of Garabania, instead of sequestering ourselves away from the world. Many of us voiced our opposition, but the Dreamers heard not our pleas.
And when you tried to break free from the tribe, they hunted you down?
Yes, Strider. Most of us were slain. Those who survived the ambush are being pursued as we speak.
What do you make of this, Captain?
This is troubling indeed. There are so few routes through the valleys that anyone passing is bound to be caught up in the fighting. Those killers won't think twice about cutting down anyone who stands between them and their prey. I can't allow this slaughter to continue. The Kaliana and we, Vera, have our differences, but they are still our sisters.
Then it's up to us to beat some sense into those dreamers.
No, this is an Ananta affair, and I cannot involve the gatekeepers. I'll deal with this myself.
Alpa, have you forgotten why we're here in the first place?
What are you talking about?
Think, Alpa, think. Or why do you think Jolmin and I are here? Yeah, I'll ask her. Why do you think we're here?
Stop being obtuse and say what you mean, or get out of my way.
We're here because a merchant begged the gatekeepers for help. You yourself said the dreamers don't think twice about cutting down innocents. That is our problem. It's the gatekeepers' duty to keep the peace. If that means intervening in tribal disputes, then so be it. Isn't that right, Kat?
You're right. We'll settle this together. The dreamers are still out there looking for you. Go to Castellum Voladina and tell the gatekeepers that Alpa sent you. No harm will come to you. Youngling of the Vera, you have my gratitude. Jolmin, Kat, the other survivors need our help. Let's move.
Let's go save some noodles. Do the noodle dance. Do. Okay, sorry.
The pursuers have tracked us down, but we have no strength left to fight. This is the end.
It's not over yet. We're here to help.
That's right.
Okay, Meowth.
You're under the protection of the Veladina gatekeepers now. It's time to show them what we're made of.
I feel like not many tribe quests have solo duties. Not many, at least. All right. Oh, okay. We're just right in it.
Avira?
Hi.
Don't be alarmed. We're not your enemies.
They are, though.
These traitors are in league with the Vera. Slay them all.
Dun, 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 dun. Are any of them healers? Ooh, I took that like a champ. Look at me standing in AoEs like a boss. I was trying to figure out which one was a healer. Also, I've got all the aggro. That does not help. Okay, I have 2 aggro. Or 3? Yeah, one's dead. 2. No, this one, thank you. All right. So a boob snake is just nice to look at, you mean? Yes. Fender, please. They might carry their eggs in their chest to protect. It could be. It could be an egg in each booba. Oh no, cursed thoughts. Very cursed thoughts of Ananta.
Any wounded must fall back. We will hold off their assault.
Oops. Is anyone a healer? I don't think so. Oh. Okay. Jesus, having all of their aggro is very painful. I'm glad I'm a healer. Oop. Ah. I should heal. I should heal! I thought maybe I had shield. I don't have that yet. Okay, fine. I think it's actually really high level before you get shield. Also out of mana too, Jesus.
We have tarried long enough. This ends now. We cannot repel such an onslaught.
Why not?
Get back! Leave this to the gatekeepers! Why would you go so far to protect us?
I can't heal her? Okay, well, bye.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of here.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. At least I got a lot of them off Alpha. Oh, or Jelmin just fucking grabbed all the aggro. Okay, I need to heal Alpha. Can I heal Alpha? Oh my god, it is the smallest sliver. Maybe I should have been deeps. Ah! Where are they running? Why are you running, bitches? Oh, did they just reset? Oh my god, my throat. No. That was rude. I might fail this. That was fucking rude. I can't believe they just reset for fun. The fuck? They were still in the circle. That shouldn't count. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ooh, someone healed me last second. Might have been Alpha. Way to go, Alpha. Oh, Alpha MVP. Oops, I didn't mean to heal it. It heals me if I do that, but that's not what I meant to do. Let's help Jolmin over there. Okay, there we go. I didn't die. I didn't die. We did it. Oh my god. Ah. That was bullshit. Fuck, we did it. Whew! That could have been a lot worse.
To think they'd appear in such numbers. They're relentless.
They're tempered.
Who dares interfere?
Ah! Who's helping? Oh. It's wanna get laid guy. Oh, but her too. I don't remember his voice. There you are, Kat. Thought you'd steal all the glory for yourself, eh? You're not the only hero around here.
Although I only came to admire the griffin statues, I shan't stand by while my friends are in danger. It's time for Talamolko, the invisible adder, to bare her fangs.
Invisible adder? Is that because the others ignore you?
Mizette, Tala, I've never been so happy to see you two. Hear me, dreamers of the Kaliana. Your crimes are beyond redemption, beyond forgiveness. It's time for you to pay.
Are we still fighting? I guess because it didn't say duty complete. We're still fighting. Want to get laid, guy? Yeah, he just wants some booty. He was hitting on, one of them.
This one has spirit.
But no, this, oh shit.
I'll handle these smaller ones. Griffin's Bane, the leader of all. Oh, you guys are speaking too fast.
At least you know your limits, Tala. I'll go with Kat. What?
She must be their commander. Watch out, she's not like the others.
Oh god. Bubble. Okay. I feel like I should help these guys. I feel like I do a lot more damage than they do. And then we can all focus down the middle one. Shit. Oh. That actually wasn't that bad. Y'all are standing together. This is very inconvenient for me. Okay, I'm gonna just get the ones that are hurt the most. Oh god, who's standing with me? Oh god. Da, 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 da. Actually, this one's more hurt. Does anyone fancy taking a break? Cute Mikate lady? Who's the scum next to? Yeah, fair. Okay. Gentlemen, I'll help the guy last one. Perfect. Awesome. Bubble. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. She chonky. Thank you for the energy, guys. No, maybe yes, that is a joke. Yeah, I know. I like using those T emotes. I mean, fair. At least they know where they're going with the... Oh shit, there's more? That hurt. Okay, we can't do damage until we kill these ones. I think. Or at least not good damage. We gotta kill these guys before that goes off. We'll see. Oh good, someone healed me. I was just about to use the good heal, and I did anyway because I didn't realize it. This is really close. Oh, thank fuck. Oh my fuck. Not again. Please limit break, whoever's doing that. They're all limit breaking, let's go. Good. Not this again. Yeah, fuck that. Humble already got back in touch with you. Oh, that's awesome that they're so quick. Okay, I can't. Oh, okay, well, it's dead. It's fine. I did indeed typo my email address and they sent me the link. I'm so glad they got back to you quickly. Hey, now we can recommend that they're good for customer service. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Not, that's awesome. Dun, 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 dun. I love that so much. That makes me happy to be partnered with them. Dun, 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 dun. I should probably heal. Dun, dun. Not can be scammed with typos. Stop it! I type of my email address. It's not fun. I did it! It's downloading nice. In contradiction with the really stressful music. I love it. We did do it though. Oh, is that Mom?
Alpa, we were on our way to inspect your facilities when we heard the cries of battle. I might have guessed the Kaliana were involved, but I never expected to find you here.
Oh, okay.
What is the meaning of this? Mother, listen to me. These Kaliana are not our enemies. Kat, what is she talking about?
I love how you trust me more than your own daughter.
If these Kaliana do indeed reject the false Shiralakshmi, I would hear of it from them. Tell us the truth of this day. Our own sisters turned against us because we dared to seek another way. Were it not for the intervention of your daughter and her comrades, we would have been slaughtered. But while none of us are gravely injured, our sorrow is beyond words. Sisters, you are welcome to stay with us in Vera Linya for as long as you need. You will have food and shelter and time to think of your futures. That you would show your sworn enemies such kindness. However, it is with profound regret that we must refuse your most gracious offer. Our minds were made up before your arrival. Pray tell, what will you do? What will you do? Alpa, brave and benevolent daughter of the Vera, please allow us to join the Veladina gatekeepers. Join us? But why? We were raised to fear the Striders, told they could not be trusted, and so we turned away from the world and placed our hopes in a false god. But when you and your comrades came to our rescue, we saw the error of our ways. We need not, nay, cannot, live apart. That's what my work with the gatekeepers has taught me. There are many peoples that call Girabania home. I just want to make it a safer place. Of course, we all have our own opinions and beliefs, but our goals are the same, and that's what matters. We'd be happy to have you. Then we will commit ourselves to your cause. It seems you have grown a great deal, Alpa. Are you sure? I'm still about the same length as before.
I don't suppose it... Wait, I don't think it's supposed to be taken literally.
She is still rather slow on the uptake, I see. It is just one of her many quirks, as I am sure you have noticed. I must return to the village and share these recent developments with the brood. In the meantime, you should await my arrival at Veladina. I still intend to look over the castellum. Understood, Mother.
Okay, this is heckin' cute, though. What the heck? Alright.
I should report everything to my superiors and request permission to accept the new Kaliana recruits.
Alpa, are you sure about this? This could all be a ploy to infiltrate the resistance.
If it is, it's a needlessly contrived one. Besides, we're not about to hand them the keys to the place. We'll train them like any other recruits, and if they betray our trust, we'll deal with it then and there.
Fair enough. All the same, I'll keep a close eye on them.
I know you will. Anyway, it looks like Mother's arrived for the inspection. This is the moment I've been dreading. The time has come. The time has come for us to see the fruits of your labor. I take it everything is in order. If I find your efforts to be insufficient, you are coming straight back to the Vera Nelia. Nelia, is that clear? Crystal clear. I will be looking over every elm of this place. Nothing will escape my notice. My inspection is complete. There is no denying that you have made significant changes. Of course, this place is no stranger to change. The stone bridge once built by the Alamegans was plated in blackened steel by the Garleans, becoming a symbol of oppression. Now it is the turn of the Ananta to leave our mark. For better or for worse, it stands as a testament to the history of Gurabania. Now, representatives of the various peoples of this land have united as the Veladina gatekeepers and transformed this stronghold. It bodes well for the future. So, does that mean? Even before my arrival, you had already demonstrated the qualities required of a leader. You fought to defend members of the Kaliana and have established a bond of trust with them, an achievement that many considered impossible. You have learned much and grown to become a leader worthy of the highest praise and respect. As broodmother, as your mother, this makes me proud indeed. I don't know what to say. This concludes my visit. I hope you will continue to support Alpa in her endeavors. Until we meet again.
She's not the only one that feels that way. You've come a long way, Alpa. It looks like you won't be needing me as your mentor anymore.
Now, Jolmine. You're not getting off that easily. I still need a second in command, don't I? This place may have passed Mother's test, but our work is far from over. As soon as we get permission from the Kaliana recruits to join, we'll need a garrison for them. We should start the preparations right away.
We did it! Oh, there's the garrison. Cute.
There's the beds. Donut beds. Donut beds. Cute. Permission to accept the Kaliana refugees has been granted, and a new Ananta garrison has been built at Castum Veladina. Reputation. We have now achieved sworn reputation with the Vera. Furthermore, you will receive an experience point bonus upon completion of the Vera tribe daily quests. You have now access to a wider selection of wares from them. Awesome! I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna stand in that whole ass time. Such a beautiful and wholesome image. Yeah. I kind of want a donut bed. I would sit on that. Celebratory smorgasbord. Is that how you pronounce it? Smorgasbord? That's a fun word. Alpa and Jolmin are formulating a plan, but what could it be?
Oh, there you are. You're just in time. Gales, we need you too.
Oh, okay, bye.
I'm hosting a feast for a few friends of the gatekeepers. It's a small show of thanks for all your support. Of course, you're all invited, but I'll need some help. Gales, could you take care of the food and drink?
Leave it to me. You can expect the finest cuisine Eorzea has to offer.
Kat, could I ask you to deliver these invitations? There's one for Mazet Tia and another for Tala Molko. In the meantime, Jolmin and I will start getting the place ready.
All right. Oh, yeah. Ah, Kat, up for another adventure, eh? There you go. Haha! Alpa's full of surprises, and I assume Jolmin will be there too. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'll meet you there soon. Okay.
Greetings. What brings you to Castrum Oriens today? There you go.
Party!
A banquet? It sounds a lot more fancy than the mess hall grub I'm used to. Before I attend, I must consult my tomes on Gurabanian etiquette. I shall join you anon.
All right.
They accepted our invitations. Did you hear that? It sounds like there's a commotion outside the gate. I'd better deal with this before the meal.
What? Where?
Just between you and me, Alpa's really come into her own since that incident with the Kaliana. Why don't you go and see for yourself?
How do you know that's what the commotion's about? Jolmin, the prophet? Oh.
What happened?
I was passing through the woods when some sort of monster grabbed me from the bushes. Damn near pulled my arm off. I didn't stick around to see what it was. I just made a run for it.
You're in the care of the gatekeepers now. Rest well. We will look into this. Jolmin, help him to the infirmary and see that his chocobo is looked after. There may be others who've been attacked. Send a griffin rider to survey the area.
Understood. Come along, sir. The Chirugians will take care of that arm.
Normally, I'd ask you to assist in culling the wild beasts, but we can handle this. It can't have gone far. Let's move out.
Look at him go!
That poor bloke and his chocobo should be fine now. There don't seem to have been any other casualties, so let's just wait for Alpa to get back.
Perfect timing.
We finally found the culprit. It didn't put up much of a fight.
Oh. You become quite the battle maid, or not afraid to get your hands dirty, are you? I'll say battle maid. I don't know what battle maid means. I hope it's not offensive.
Haha, high praise indeed coming from you.
In the beginning, I wasn't sure you'd make much of a captain, but much to my surprise, you're not all that terrible.
A backhanded compliment if ever there was one, but I'll take it. Anyway, we have a few things to prepare for the feast. Our guests will be here soon.
Backhanded compliments is all Jolmin can do. Don't expect more.
The meal is almost ready. I hope you're hungry.
Oh, let's go see.
Although you're not officially members of the Veladina Gatekeepers, Jolmin and I want to show our appreciation for your support.
I'm very grateful for your kind invitation, though I must admit I am rather unaccustomed to formal dining.
Formal? Forget about that. Just eat, drink, and be merry. Drink, eh? We have more than enough if you're interested in a little contest. Ah! Spirits don't really agree with me.
Come on, Mazette. Show us what the future nun of the M tribe can do.
Well, since you put it like that, how can I refuse? Gales, I accept your challenge. I have a case of vintage arak from Aligiri to get us started.
There's so much food. We'll need Gales and Mazette to tear themselves away from their drinking game to help carry it.
Mazette, are you all right? Evidently not. I think I've lost my appetite.
Don't just stand there. Get a mop. Ew!
Hey, Guts, how did it get on the ceiling?
Ew!
It looks like they're a bit preoccupied.
So, like, immediately, like, he's, like, allergic to alcohol. Jesus Christ. Alpa's so happy.
The wiggle.
When the drinks win.
Ahem. I'd like to say a few words. When I was made captain of the gatekeepers, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. It wasn't easy at first, but I couldn't be more delighted with how everything has turned out. Of course, we couldn't have done any of this without your support. If you ever need anything at all from the gatekeepers, consider it done.
The same goes for you. My blade is ever at your service. I've turned my life around. It's all thanks to the gatekeepers. It would be my pleasure to carry on working here.
I have the perfect title for you. How does the Grand Guardian of Garabania sound?
That's the worst one yet.
I think I'll stick around as your second in command, if you don't mind.
We're all very proud of you, Alpa.
Aww. Has someone been cutting onions?
Oh, that was so cute. Oh,
Tribal quest completed.
reputation up. Now we're bloodsworn.
Da, da, da.
Yay! So now we just have the Namazu left.